What it do? It's your favorite Texas boy, and we back with another video. So today I'm gonna get into a conversation that I had at the beginning of my arrival into Puerto Rico, and I still have this question being asked a lot now from a lot of the new subscribers, and I think it's an interesting conversation. What is it like being a black man who has moved from the United States, Texas to Puerto Rico? How is it? How are you treated? Are you accepted? Is it an easy transition? Do you feel like you have support out here, as far as the African-American community, as far as from the Puerto Rican community? Do you feel like you're targeted by the police? Do you feel like you're treated wrong when you go around? I get so many questions about what it's like being a black man who has moved to Puerto Rico. This is going to be more of an updated version. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, go through my older videos and playlists, check it out. I talk all about Puerto Rico, but this is a wonderful conversation. I love to have it because I think there is a misconception about what it's like to live in Puerto Rico as a black man. But before I start, I always want to give praise to God and then show y'all the beauty of his work, and one of the main reasons I moved out here. Just an amazing view, peaceful. Wake up every day, get to put my mind to the work, to the grind. And, you know, just be grateful and thankful and put the work to it. Now, let's just get right into it. First and foremost, what is it like being an African-American moving to Puerto Rico? What has my personal experience been like? For me, it's been wonderful. I'm not gonna lie, it's been great. I felt accepted. I came down with open energy, open arms, open mind, about culture, about, you know, structure, how they do things, just living in I took it as I moved to another country and things are gonna be completely different than when I was in the States. So don't come trying to bring all of your state's lifestyle down here. Try to assimilate to what they got going on out here, and it worked out well for me. Being a black man, I don't feel like instant racism. Like, one thing, for example, and this is just a quick example, I'm gonna go into a lot more. One example is, like, people ask me, well, do the police pay attention to you out here? Yeah, if you're getting in trouble. Like, if you're creating trouble. Like, if you're not creating trouble out here, especially as a tourist or somebody who's moved down here, if you're just, you know, moving within the lines, doing your thing, not causing no problems, being loud, being drunk, starting fights, or just being obnoxious or whatever, they literally don't even look at you. They're worried about the crime that's going on within the cities and the actual stuff. They're not just looking to pick on people. I hate to say this, unfortunately, but I do personally come from a state where you don't have to be doing anything for the police to pick on you. You know what I'm saying? They could just kind of say it's their day to pick on you. And that's just how it goes, unfortunately, especially as an African-American male. So down here, I don't get those second looks from police as long as I'm not doing nothing. Well, I'm never doing nothing crazy. And this is just words for people who come down to visit or decide to move down here. If you're not doing nothing crazy, they're not gonna pick you out to just make you crazy. All right, they're not gonna just make you the bad guy. So that's just one starter. But I felt welcomed. How are the people? Another question I ask is, how does the locals accept you? How does the community accept you? Well, first and foremost, if you know the history of Puerto Rican history, they're part black as well. I don't know where the divisiveness and the division and the confusion came in, but the history is there. They were right along with the slave trade. They're right along with the Caribbean islands, the Virgin Islands, and all that. So, you know, them being a part of that, they have a part of African history in them as well. So they're not looking to be mean to black people or be mean to their own people. And a lot of times, if you come down here, you'll get in the Ubers. A lot of Uber drivers will give you real history lessons to let you know, like, hey, we connected with y'all, bro. We don't got no problems with y'all. Of course, nobody likes when people come to their island being entitled and trying to bend the rules for their favor. But other than that, bro, nobody is down here just trying to be mad at black folks. It's an enjoyable experience for me because it's like I'm getting to see another side of my culture almost. You know what I'm saying? Like just African culture in general. I'm getting to see another side of it because there's so many different sides of it that we have to be aware of. I'm sorry, just looking at this. But yes, there's so many different sides of it that we have to be aware of. And this is just one side of it. And I do feel very connected to it as well when I hear the music, when I hear the reggaeton, when I hear salsa, merengue, bachata, or all these different things that I'm hearing down here, just the Latin music in general, but especially in Puerto Rico, it has a lot of African connection. It has a lot of African roots. So you gotta know that. So there again, because of those things, and then also them relating in the form of colonialism. You know what I'm saying? Them being an island where they're owned by the United States but can't vote for the president. So they have to deal with the rules of somebody they can't even make a decision on. Us as black folks have been in that position in America, so we understand there's relation there. So again, the experience of being black over here has been good for me. Especially when dealing with the Puerto Rican community. I came with an open mind, open arms, and they accept you. They're willing to help. They're always willing to guide you in the right direction. Especially the locals, they really love teaching about their history. They're very proud of their history and very prideful about their history and about their culture. So if you don't come with no problems, you're not gonna have any problems. You're gonna be accepted. You're gonna be shown around. You're gonna be taken to all these places. They'll be willing to take you anywhere on the island, I promise you. They're gonna be willing to take you anywhere on the island as long as the energy is comfortable, as long as the energy is there. So that's another thing. So then also they ask, okay, so how is the black community on the island, right? Is there a black community on the island that gets together, still kind of, you know, gives you the feel of back home sometimes, get together for events? Yes. There is a community out here specifically for that as well. There's even a WhatsApp chat group that's very popular for the specific black community out here. Helps you figure out how to move around with housing, when there's power outages, when there's get-togethers. They have basically anything that the specific black community has going on out here in Puerto Rico. You can get informed about it in that chat, and everybody meets up, helps each other, tells each other about events they got going on. It's a very supporting, very helpful group. It helped me when I first got out here. Just even I wasn't very vocal in the chat. I'm more vocal now, but I wasn't very vocal. But just watching the chat and seeing what people post, it actually helped me move and navigate through my transition into Puerto Rico. So it's a good support system out here in that aspect. And you know, they will provide you with plenty of events and plenty of things that will help you feel connected still to your culture back home while you out here in Puerto Rico. So you kind of getting everything you need from all angles. I'm not feeling like I'm missing out. I get it from both sides. I learned my new lessons, and I learned about the culture from the Puerto Rico side of it, and then I learned about new things, and then I connect with my culture from the African American side of it, and you know, and enjoy it all. I get to enjoy it all, and so the transition is good for me. Being black in Puerto Rico is not a negative thing. We're not treated badly like they may make it seem in the state. Well, shoot, the United States makes everywhere seem like they're gonna treat you badly unless they got some direct connection financially with it, it seems like. But yeah, I think that people should know that you can be a black African American moving from the States or really anywhere really and feel comfortable out here. You can feel good out here. You're gonna wake up to a postcard every day. Like, look, literally wake up to a postcard every day. Blue water, palm trees, nice people, not great food, and a lot of opportunity out here as well. As an African American entrepreneur, there are a lot of successful African American entrepreneurs out here starting businesses from the ground up and growing, because it's a lot of opportunity out here to grow. A lot of new things are needed, a lot of businesses needed. So yeah, some things can work, but overall the experience culturally, the experience with the people, I've loved it. I haven't felt slighted in any way. You do have little situations here and there of little minor stuff, but it's not nothing that will make you say, oh, they're racist to black people over here. We know what racism towards African Americans are. We know what that is. You don't feel that over here. It's all love. It's all positivity. They're willing to help at all times. Just be respectful, bro. Just be good. Just have fun. Be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Understand the culture is different and try to learn about that. And then you're not gonna have any issues out here. Your transition is gonna be fine. You're gonna be comfortable. The cost of living is great. Especially if you have some type of remote work or some type of payment from the state, like it is most of the world when you travel. I love it, man. I truly do feel like it's at peace out here. I truly do feel like I'm at peace out here, and I just like to inform people of the experience. I like to inform people on how I've been able to transition as an African-American man and not have very many issues. As long as you do the diligence and do the work to make sure that you are informed and updated on how things work, you'll love it down here. And you'll have your community down here as well, on both sides. You'll have the Puerto Rican community that's so welcoming and warm-hearted and willing to give you a history lesson on something that's really a part of your culture too. And then you also have the black community out here as well that works together, sticks together, and keeps each other informed on how to move about correctly throughout the island and not have any issues. So I love it out here. When you come out here to visit, I hope you love it. If you happen to move out here, I'm sure you'll love it. And again, if you're thinking you need help or just anything visiting, there's that WhatsApp link. You can contact me on Instagram. If you want that link, I'll shoot it out to you. So you can, kind of get in there and see if it's for you, all right? Well, hope the video was insightful. I hope it made you feel more comfortable. If you're new to the channel and wondering what things is about, I hope that this video made you feel more comfortable as an African-American potentially coming to Puerto Rico, all right? Well, I'll see y'all next video. Peace.